today I'd like to share a few things with you. We're going to shoot the Gamo pellet rifle chambered in .177 pellet, and also we're going to shoot the new Browning 6.5 X-bolt rifle, and I'd like to demonstrate to you. And also what we have here, I'm going to share with you a little common knowledge of what they call an Alabama redneck weather rock. Okay, what we have here is simple made. What you do is you can build any kind of stand as long as it's a tripod, run your string and tie your rock on here. A little information about this rock: it's very unique. It will tell the weather forecast what it is happening at the time that you look at the weather rock. As you can look at the rock is dry. It's not wet, so that means it's not raining. If you feel your rock and your rock's not hot, well, it's mild outside. If your rock is cold, it's cold outside. If you were to come and look at your rock and it had ice on it, it is either frosted or it has sleeted, okay, during the time that you look at the rock. If your rock is swaying, the wind's blowing. If you come and look at your rock and it has snow on it, you can say, well, it's snowing outside. If you were to come and look for your rock in your stand and you cannot find it, it's been gone in a tornado, okay? Hey, friends and neighbors, what we have here is the latest new Gamo that they've come out with. This Gamo is chambered in .177 caliber pellet. What I like about this one, you can load it, it will shoot 10 times. And you load it in this little cartridge here and you insert it, and then whatever you're shooting at, if it's off a little bit, you can adjust it on your scope. And what I'd like to demonstrate here is how to load this. You take your .177 caliber pellet, you have numbers on the side here, right here, and you rotate it. And when you rotate it, you put the head of your pellet down in this part right here, put it in there. Once you get it in there, then you can roll it. You roll it to the next empty space. Once you put it there, you load your pellet, and then you roll it to the next empty space. This thing will shoot 10 times once you get your little clip loaded and where it needs to be. Okay, I'm just going to load it just a few times here and just to demonstrate to you what we've got. Okay, now once you've got this loaded, you will take this, and if you'll notice, your numbers are facing back to you, back towards the scope. Okay, you will take this clip, you will insert it, and you push it in till it clicks and it pops. Once you do that, you break it down, you push it forward, and you release your safety. Okay, let me just demonstrate what we got here. I've got a target set up there on a little wooden sawhorse. Push your safety forward, aim through your scope, take a deep breath, let half of it out, and then shoot your pellet. Once you do that, you recock it, you're ready to shoot again. What I like about this makes a good squirrel gun. It's quiet. You can also shoot rabbits with it. Jackie Bushman on the Outdoor Channel, he's got a video out now of young people having a squirrel hunt in South Alabama, and they're squirrel hunting, and they show them how to shoot at targets and shoot at balloons. They blow up balloons and clay pigeons like you shoot with a shotgun at various distances, and they shoot with these guns and they get points off of it, and then they award the young people little prizes. It was very interesting today when I watched that, and I said, you know, I got to have one of these. So I went to Field and Stream in Hoover, Alabama, and they had a couple of these, and I bought one. And what I've done today is just roughly sight it in at the target, and hopefully, before too long, I'll be able to squirrel a rabbit hunt with it. So if you see one of these and you like it, feel free to contact them. Bass Pro Shop, they also sell them. Academy Sports, they sell them. These run about $199.99, and then you choose what type .177 caliber pellets you want to shoot from it. They have various pellet formations on them. I like the one that's got the point to it. It's better for penetration, and it's accurate, pretty good. So I've set this up roughly about 20 yards, and then I'll back it out further. You want to be able to shoot at least 30 to 35 yards and hit bullseye, and that way when you see a squirrel up in the tree, you'll be able to put your crosshairs on the squirrel, either on the body or try to shoot him in the head, and then hopefully you're lucky enough you'll hit the squirrel and the squirrel will fall down the tree. Now, one thing I like to improvise: if you shoot a squirrel out of a tree and that rascal's kicking and moving, don't you reach down there and grab him. If you do, I'm going to give you a good example. I was 9 years old. I shot a squirrel out of a tree with a 410, 3-inch chamber 410. The squirrel hit the ground. I run over there to pick it up. Before my dad could tell me don't, I grabbed the squirrel. The squirrel grabbed me. He bit me through and through the finger. I'm toting a scar today by doing that. You make sure that rascal's dead before you pick him up. Hope you have a safe and happy hunting trip, and hope you enjoy the pellet or BB gun, that whatever you choose to buy. But I would recommend the Gamo that's 10 shot, and I believe you'll have a safe and happy hunting trip. Okay, friends and neighbors, what I'd like to talk to you a little bit about on this 6.5 Creedmoor by Browning, it's an X-bolt. Another thing I'd like to talk to you about is taking care of your guns. You need to lightly wipe them down when you go hunting. When you come back, it may have moisture in the air, or it may be raining, something of that nature. Remington makes a good Remington oil wipes. This particular container, it has little towelettes in here that's lightly oiled. What I'd recommend you do is break one off, take your gun, make sure it's not loaded. Well, this particular one, it has a clip. You want to make sure that nothing is in the chamber. You want to make sure it's clear and open. You take this towelette and rub the metal parts. Make sure you keep it clean. Get all the moisture you can off of your gun. This will help keep it from rusting and also protect it. The odor, it dissipates and it will evaporate, so you won't smell gun oil all the time when you're hunting. Now, another form that Remington puts out is an aerosol spray. This one here, it has a little tube with it that you can put on the sprayer. You mount it on here and you can lightly spray it. Okay, when you do that, take just pretend this is a regular paper towel or a piece of cloth, and then lightly wipe it down, and that'll keep your gun, keep it from rusting. Okay? All right, good deal. Now that we got that took care of, what we're going to do, I'm going to demonstrate to you about shooting the 6.5 Creedmoor. It doesn't kick very bad. I mean, it's got a light kick. To me, the shell is just a little bit bigger than a 243. You're pushing a little more powder, but people tell me it's an excellent deer rifle. I'm going to try it out this winter when deer season comes. Hopefully, I'm fortunate enough to harvest a deer with it, and I want to see what this bad boy will do. A lot of calibers is out there, good calibers. You have the 243, you have the 30-06. Like I said, all gun makers make a gun that shoots that type of ammunition. This particular one is a Browning X-bolt. It's the new one they've got out on the market. It comes with the swivel slings and swivel mounts. You'll have to buy your own sling as you're choosing, your preference. I put a shell sleeve on here that holds the extra bullets on here. The clip holds 4 in the clip, and it's a rotator clip. Once you put it in here, you can either leave it like this, load it, bring it back, put a shell in, push your safety back off. This particular one, your safety has to be in the on position and be able to load it. All right, what we're going to do now, I've got a target set up over exactly 100 yards. From right here, from my shooting bench to that sheet of plywood over there, it is exactly 100 yards. These are Walker Game Ear. They're electronic muffs. I like using these. you can be in the woods and just about hear a grasshopper crawl around. These are very good. Various hunting stores sell this type. This model here has got some age on it. They've upgraded. They've got them camouflage the color of this, but these still work. They run off of 2 AA batteries. Very been pleased with these, been successful with them. So we're going to put a little ear protection on, and then we're going to shoot the gun at the target, and we'll demonstrate about lining it up. Okay, friends and neighbors, what we're going to do, I've already chambered a live ammunition bullet into the gun. I'm going to prop it up on my shooting bench, and we're going to aim at the target over there. Like I said, it's exactly 100 yards from here over there. I've ranged it with my rangefinder. Okay, we're going to put this in. Make sure nobody's around you. Make sure everybody's in a safe direction. Clear from you, not in the path of the bullet. They can be beside you or behind you, but not in front of you. Okay? All right. Always use safe firing practices when you do this. All right, here we go. Okay. This gun is very loud. That's why I use hearing protection. To me, it's louder than my 45-70 or my 30-06 or any 243s that I own. This bad boy will get up and go. You can actually feel the bullet coming out of the end of the barrel and going to the direction that you're shooting in. One thing I'd like to stress to you when you use this rifle for hunting or any gun, make sure the target that you're shooting at. I have had people that I have encountered over the years. I heard a racket and I shot in the brush. That is not good. That's unacceptable. It might be a person that's running around in the woods. Do not do that. I have actually hunted with people that actually did that. Please don't get in a habit. Make sure if you see a deer, you make sure it's a deer before you pull this trigger. You might be shooting at someone. Always use safe practice. I have shot. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to empty this one out, chamber it again, and pull the safety back so the gun will not shoot. You can pull the trigger and it will not shoot, okay? Okay, friends and neighbors, I've got my gun barrel on my fork here on my shooting bench. I'm going to be shooting 100 yards at my paper, and we're trying to line this scope up and sight it in. All right, be sure and wear ear protection, because this bad boy packs a punch. It don't kick much, but it is loud. Here we go. Okay, friends and neighbors, I hope you enjoyed, you like what you saw about shooting a 6.5 Creedmoor. Like I said, there's other guns on the market. There's Ruger, there's Savage, other well-known name brands of guns shoot the caliber 6.5 Creedmoor. I particularly like the Browning brand. I'm a Browning man. The guns are a little pricey. You can buy them cheaper from other dealers, but I bought this one from Bass Pro Shop. Enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to shooting a deer with it. Hopefully this hunting season, if the good Lord keeps me healthy and everything works all right, we're going to see what this gun will do. Hope you enjoyed some what I've showed you, and if you like what you see, like and subscribe to me, and we've got many more videos to come, and we'll hope to see you then. Have a good day.